Yes, because I want to make sure I don't cut through the lung. If you have tough cuts, it's good, otherwise you can use this. Right? Go through, go through, go through, go through. Extend that all the way up. Okay. Do you guys see that? So I need to go through this layer too.
Outside they can see.
You have already cut the muscle, sir?
Yep, I've gone through one layer.
And in reality, it is just like this, very dirty. You will not be able to see what you're cutting. Yeah.
Those are not vessels.
Well, I mean,
Intercostals. Thankfully, if the patient is ready, it won't be that much.
You see this?
And
So
then
now I've gone to the muscles right now.
Can one of you
Right.
bring the
So what I'm going to do right now, gloves please. Thank you so much. Any questions with the steps so far?
We are cutting ribs.
You have to go down the other road. So what we are doing here, so that's your sternum right there. You've got the ribs. We have managed to separate those ribs out. We can even get a much better view once we do this. And that is your view.
So normally, the left lung will be overlying the heart. So you'll have to push it aside. Then you get the, can you all see the heart? It is actually like this.
Oh yes, please.
This is lung.
This is the lung. So you see, you feel this? This is what you were feeling when you're pushing through your finger, remember? So this is that jelly you were looking at. Because normally, yeah, it would otherwise be the lung. Is that okay? Okay. Now what are we going to do? We are looking at the left. We're looking at the left lung to see if there's any blood there. We haven't noticed any blood. And we see the pericardium here.
Do you need the light or you?
That pericardium looks nice and distended.
This is pericardium also, right?
Ah, this is the heart, okay? The smack in the center. Incision number 2
This.
is the inverted T. Just right there. Does that make sense? Okay.
Quick point, I am not going to use my scissors to cut the entire pericardium. I'll just make a nick and then blunt dissect the rest of the pericardium. What is, we just pick
Yes.
it up and just
So
cut
once I've done
it.
this,
most of the time it would be over the left ventricle. Is it okay to?
Right.
so
Right.
automatically I'm
Because
extending
the
that to the
right
top.
ventricle is the one that
Front, yes.
So that is the one that gets
And
started.
going
Okay, I was just thinking if it's collapsed and the heart. So do we have?
Pericardium will be
Okay.
to jahan pe
So now I have
bigger
delivered
bulge
the
is,
heart right there. Can you all see that?
cut that. Because there is the fresh blood will be
Can
there.
you all
Otherwise,
appreciate
clotted blood
that?
will all,
Right there? Okay.
because the
So right
viscosity
now-
of blood will all go downwards.
So what I'm doing
Okay.
is,
What about
once
the
I've
V
extended
inverted
this-
T?
That's a different, that is
I
a
will
different
go
way.
underneath, and now I'm holding that heart here. So what I'm doing here is I am having a quick feel, and I'm going to suction all of that blood that is there. You see that heart beating? So as soon as I do this, if there is a tamponade, I'm releasing that entire tamponade. I'm looking at all of the structures here. Okay? I'm looking at all of the structures here to see if there's any obvious bleeding from anywhere. I identify any bleeding anywhere. I identify any bleeding anywhere. The first thing I do is I would attempt at suturing it. But before I do that, how do I control the bleeding? Good man. Wherever you find the bleeding, put your finger through. Stop that bleeding. You might need some light. You should all thank Ashima ma'am for asking you guys to wear scrubs. Is that okay? This entire thing is open. I'm seeing the two lungs, I'm seeing the heart. I put the hand under, I lift the heart above, and I slowly move my hand, and you'll be able to see if there's any bleeding from anywhere at all. Okay? Assume right next to a cut. What would you do then? How would you control the bleeding if the laceration that you have or the cut in the myocardium is right next to a coronary vessel? How do you suture that?
Where do we go for staples rather than surgery?
You can go with staples, so that way you're able to get some approximation. Any other options that you might have? Try a mattress suture. Have a feel of the pericardium, have a feel under, have a feel of the heart, how it feels below and above.
Yes, sir. We can say the posterior side.
There's a wall posterior.
What is also made?
The wall is also made.
That is how blood is coming. That is why blood is coming. Yeah.
So, right there, you could insert it. Can we have?
You want
No, I just need to insert that there. Okay. Can someone inflate that folio for me?
Inflated.
Okay. Inflate it further. Yeah, there.
Once you inflate,
Ab.
Yeah. Sound.
And now can you hear that leak?
No.
It's come down because I'm able to put the finger through and I'm occluding it. And this way you're able to get a control on it. You put a suture on that, you'll be able to close that off too.
very sharp.